Did you enjoy the show, Libby?
What happened? What did you do to my dad?
Relax, I left him breathing, if that's what you want to know.
Well, is he okay? Is he gonna snap out of it?
After what you did to him, I don't think so, Livy. Right now, he's probably on his way to jail or a hospital for the criminally insane. Kevin was such a good man. Now, Ryan, on the other hand...
Stop it! Just stop it!
How does it feel to have made your father lose his mind, Livy?
It was an accident. I never meant to give him those drugs. I never meant to hurt him.
No, you wanted to plunge that needle into me. It was me you were trying to get rid of.
I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna tell them the drugs that I gave them, and they're gonna make them well again. That's what...
You could tell them that. You'd have an awful lot of explaining to do. Instead of your father going to jail or an institution, it would be you, and we both know how terrified you are of that. And then there's Rafe. He'll learn the truth about you, including the fact that the baby you're carrying isn't his. He'll leave you so fast, he'll never look back. But you do have a choice, Libby. You can tell the truth and go to the police, or... Well, it's decision time, Libby. Who's it gonna be? Your father or Rafe?
You have no right to judge me.
That's right. I don't need a judge. You can do that all on your own, can't you?
Why shouldn't I?
It's not your fault.
Yes, it is.
He had a heart attack. You couldn't have stopped it.
I could have been here.
And what? That would have made a difference. You don't know that.
You couldn't possibly understand.
I couldn't. No, I could. I've played this game before. Let's see, how does it go? What if I'd been with Eve when she picked up the tickets that night? What if I hadn't been at somebody else's house? What if we'd been together? Would she still be alive? Whole bunch of ifs. Whole bag of ifs. And you know what? At the end of the day, all they do is just keep you awake at night. They're not answers.
I go to that restaurant all the time. I wish with all my heart I had gone there that night. Sometimes I imagine that I'm meeting him there. And that he's okay. And nothing's changed.
Well, I don't know you, Brennan. But I can see you love him very much, and that must mean that he's a pretty good guy. But I got a feeling he wouldn't want you to do this. Wouldn't want you to do this alone. Let me help you.
How will my coming forward really help him? I mean, they'll do tests and figure out what the drug is, right? But that's if it's still even in his system, which it probably isn't. It's the mental breakdown it caused that he needs help with, and there's nothing I can do about that now.
Maybe, maybe not.
I do feel awful. But my father would want me to be happy. He wouldn't want me to destroy my marriage for no reason.
Perfect answer, Livy. I had no doubt who you would choose. Yourself. You always choose yourself.
Oh, I can't help him.
Of course you can, but your own desires always take precedence. That's who you are, Livy.
You son of a bitch.
Don't press your luck, sweetheart. I want you to remember this day. I want you to remember what you did to your father so that image is blazed in your memory. So you can experience that pain over and over again. You saw what was happening to Lucy. You've seen what I can do to people. You multiply that by 1,000, and that will be the pain I inflict on you if you ever cross me again.
Oh, God. Daddy, I'm so sorry.
Doc, I know you're still inside there, and I'm not gonna give up on you. I love you very much.
Oh,
I love you too, can't you tell?
Listen to me. You have to tell me. Did something happen to you? Did something hurt you in some way? What happened? Come on, Doc. You can tell me. I need to know what happened so I can reach out to you. You can trust me, you can. And you know deep inside you can trust me because we've been down this road before, remember? You thought you were lost, but I reached out and I grabbed onto you and I held on with all my might and I didn't let you go and you came back to me, remember? Don't you remember? Listen, you have to do this. You have to try to reach out again to me for Victor and for your children and for me. I need you, Doc, to come back. Please try. Just reach out to me. Try. Please.
Why would you say that? Man, why would you want me to even think something like that?
Libby.
Whoa. I know what you think of Libby, but the child she's carrying is mine. Now, you've been playing these little what-ifs with you and me, but please don't do it with my child.
I didn't mean to.
I hope you didn't. Because, you see, that child is already a part of me. He's counting on me. And I can't erase that just because of any feelings that I might have for you. Now, if you really knew me, you'd know that.
And I do. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's getting late. I should go.
But just let me say one thing before I go, okay? I do know how you feel about this child, and I respect that. But I won't give up on you, Rave. Someday, when you're ready, you will understand why. It's because I love you. I've always loved you, and I will always love you. And I need you to feel that, no matter what.
I've got to talk to you. All right? I overreacted. I'm sorry.
Until the next time. And then what, Frank? More beatings or worse?
I won't bother Ricky if that's what you're worried about.
I'm worried about you, Frank. I fell in love with the good parts of you, the nobility that's in both Frank and Lancelot, the heroism and the justice. Not the revenge and the violence, not the cold, calculated brutality. I won't be around that. I can't.
God help me, Karen. I don't think I can help myself. I don't know if I can.
Hey, Marissa, hey, before you say anything, I just want to say that I'm sorry, okay? Honest.
Okay.
All right, the only reason why I pretended to be back with Allison was to help her out. I wasn't thinking, okay, how I could hurt you or anything like that. I know it was just flat out dumb.
Well, then, okay, fine. Keep telling me how great I am.
Well, you are.
Think so?
I know so. I guess this is our first official fight, huh?
And you know the best part of having any fight is
What part is that?
making up.
Hey, Marissa, Jamal. Whoa. What? I just read your article. Lancelot, from hero to thug. You got a death wish or something?
Don't bother, Lucy. Your Doc is gone forever.
I don't believe that.
What, you want an encore? That should convince you.
You are not Ryan. You are Dr. Kevin Collins. And you are the man that I love with all my heart and all my soul. Look at me. Look at me. I know you can feel the connection. Because we are connected. We have always been connected. And I love you. With every bone and every fiber of my being, my soul, I love you. Please, Doc. Come back to me. Please don't do this. Don't do this to yourself. Don't do it to us. And don't do it to me.
Come closer. Help me.
Lucy, do you think that's wise?
I would bet my life on it.
Would you get your hands off my husband?
Libby,
What is she
hang on.
doing in our home, Rafe?
We were worried about you.
Yeah, I can see how worried you are, huh?
Listen, I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
I'm
I think you
sorry.
should. Time to leave.
Don't suppose you want to talk about
Yeah,
this?
talk about it. What's there to talk about, Rafe? It's every woman's dream to come home and find her husband in his ex-slut's arms.
Whoa! Now, the Avatar drew me out of the house.
Oh, really? What, was Allison's life threatened
Yeah,
again?
I thought it was.
Yeah, so you had to rush out and save her,
Well,
leaving me all
as soon
alone,
as I
right?
knew I was
I don't
tricked,
want to talk about this.
back here.
No, I don't want to talk about it. It has to end now, Rafe. We are married. Your first responsibility is to respect your family. Do you know what that means? It means to stay away from your little blonde shadow. Now, can you promise me that, please? Can you promise me to stay away from her?
No, you know what? I don't know if I can.
You have to keep fighting it, Frank.
I am. I will, Karen. But when the Avatar chose me, it gave me a power to see justice done, to punish the unpunished. And you said yourself, it's an incredible gift.
But you're not defending the weak and the innocent anymore, Frank. You're not saving women and children now.
I know. I know. Don't you think I don't know that? God. There I was, beating Ricky, and the whole time I knew he didn't deserve it. But I didn't have a choice. This thing in me, this force, it's forcing me now to give it what it needs most.
What it needs, Frank? What is it that it needs? What exactly does it need?
Control. It needs to dominate everyone and everything.
Well, you can't let it.
But how do I stop it? It's grown so strong in me. It's the man that I am. I was the man who loves you, Karen. I feel him. I feel me fading.
Frank.
Save me, Karen. You're the only one who can.
Are you telling me that you're refusing to stop seeing Allison?
That's right.
What about your baby?
Wait a minute. You know that I am always going to be there for our baby.
Yeah, I'll try and remember that the next time you rush out of our bed after making love to save poor, innocent Allison. My God, Rafe, she is destroying our marriage. And I am trying so desperately hard to save it, and I can't do it alone. Listen to me, you told me you loved me.
Yeah.
So I am asking as your wife to please give her up.
I don't know if I can do that.